Okay, well, silence doesn't seem to be working out for me at all. So let's give the Ironclad a roll. Lose all gold, get a rare card. Lose your starting relic, get a random boss relic. Giving up Burning Blood is never a good idea. Otherwise, I could just straight up upgrade. Now let's lose this and get something. And it's just kind of all bad. I mean, I'll go Juggernaut just because. Let's see. Any tips for Silent? Don't play on beta. The beta, honestly, I think the beta version of the Silent is really weak because there's too many new cards that aren't good in there. There's a couple of them that are actually pretty good, but most of them are just kind of trash. Let's see. Very strong Mystery Machine on the right, but kind of nothing once you get up there. This, I mean, I could go mid-boss hunting. I'd only end up getting 2. See, I actually don't know which is the strongest mid-boss, or strongest chain. I think this is equal to this. So come up here. Mid-boss, that, no. We want to get this one. Because this has 2, 4 versus 2. No. What? Oh, yeah. So if we go this way, we get 2 mid-boss, 4, 5 mid-boss again. Okay. Technically, I could do the same thing if I went this way. Any way works. But I'm confused. How am I counting this wrong? I'm not. I just don't want to do this route. This one has... Oh, this one has no bonfire. I'm trading the bonfire for mystery machining. Which is fine, because I got a bonfire right before. I was wondering what... I was wondering about that. Okay. Hi. I'm trying to think. We've got Juggernaut early. Yeah, you're Ironclad. Bonfires aren't as important to you. They can be if you want to get upgrades. They're not as important, but they do kind of make a difference sometimes. Probably just going to ignore Juggernaut. I'd like to get another Snecko Eye run, but we have no idea if we're going to get them. It'd almost be kind of neat if I could get know what my boss chest choices were beforehand. Let's do. I don't like Hemokinesis that much. It does a lot of damage, but the lose 3 HP thing is tough. If I had ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's rethink. Hemokinesis might not actually be so bad. If I could get the card that makes it so I get 1 strength every time I hurt myself, Hemokinesis becomes amazing. Clash and Thunderclap are really good. I have a problem with Clash just because it's really hard for me to plan. I'm gonna go Thunderclap. Let's see, do I know where I'm going with this run yet? Nope. Not a clue. Let's see, have you done a strike run? I tried one, I didn't like it. And I more or less decided I wouldn't try again. The idea of a strike run is kind of neat, but it relies on more or less filling your deck with one specific type of card, which is kind of rough. Strike to kill him. I could Juggernaut, or I could just bash him. Prep for the next one. Okay. Thunderclap. Perpetuate the weakness. Defend. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of hits from here. And do another bludgeon run. Thing is, you can't tell me to do that. Not because I'm, like, offended about it, but, like, literally, I can't... I have no way of choosing whether or not this deck goes one way or another. Let's go dual wield. Inherently, dual wield is really good. But yeah, it would be really cool to actually be able to choose. But they didn't make it possible. That's the problem I have with the strike deck. It's like, you could bloat your deck with strikes and never get a perfect strike, or you could get a perfect strike. The hell are with these draws? I guess I should probably have done the bash first, not that it matters. Ow. I never really matched it, but the cultist is the pre-upgraded version of the Chosen, which is really funny. Okay, so here's another one of those, like, here's another one of those kind of confusing choices. So we could go Entrench, kind of works with the Juggernaut build, but honestly, I'm not even sure if I like Juggernaut that much. See, what other strikes are there? I think isn't there like a Desperate Strike, and there's also Quick Strike? A Quick Strike, Perfect Strike deck would actually be kind of fun. So the problem here is, if I go Inflame, we get guaranteed 2 strength. If I go Limit Break, we could scale up. The only problem is, no, let's go Limit Break, it's much rarer. Chances are we'll find another Inflame at some point. Even if right now it's going to be useless. Okay, so we get the Anchor. That's kind of helpful. Okay. And yeah, let's go fight a mid-boss. I should be fine. Pummel Strike, Wild Strike, Quick Strike, Strike, and maybe more. I mean, Perfect Strike. Let's do Juggernaut. I wonder if hitting him with vulnerability without actually breaking his block would do anything. Oh, I'm really curious about that. Does it wake him up? Holy shit, it doesn't. Okay. Well, let's hope we get 3 strikes on this round. I'll take 2 strikes and a Limit Break. Because we want to get rid of the Limit Break. I don't have strength right now. That worked out. Okay, so what do we have? As Lagavulin is just straight up a DPS race, I think I'm just going to focus fire him. We've got a bonfire coming up that I can heal from. Even if this is going to hurt like hell. Hell, I should probably actually use my potions here. Let's see. Perpetuate the bash. Strike. Wait. We've got the fire potion. Let's see if I can do damage here. Let's drink the energy potion. I could dual wield the strikes. For 10. Oh, but he's weakened. Yes, this'll work. Yeah, not as clean of a Lagavulin fight, but I was not. Hello. Okay. Bird-faced Urn is pretty good. I gotta upgrade fire breathing, though, for reasons. Okay. Well, this is just gonna kind of suck for me. I might die. Who knows? At least we get Anchor to start with. Okay, so we might want to rethink this route a little bit. I guess it really depends on if I survive. I mean, we just got a double fire breathing, so that'll help. Okay, so strike, defend. I'd like to get rid of the limit break, but I can't do anything about it. But yeah, since we've got fire breathing, we're going to be able to do 2 extra damage per attack, which is helpful. Okay, Thunderclap hits them all, triggers the fire breathing, and gets rid of artifact status, which is helpful. Anchor saved me a lot of grief from the opening salvo. Yep. I'm probably still screwed on this one. We'll see. Okay, instead of defending, I'm just going to kill the guy in the back. I need DPS. Yeah, I do. I probably should have gone in flame. But I didn't know if it would necessarily pan out for me. Okay, they're almost dead. Ow. Okay, well I can kill the one sentry. And then I die. Oh, I could have killed him. Shit. I didn't factor in the fire breathing. But yeah, the wounds honestly were the biggest issue on that one. Yeah. Let's give Ironclad another go. We just did 2 silent runs, so I don't feel like doing another one. We can't get any... Hello. It's kind of a weird mix-up. I could fight 3 mid-bosses, but after that, not too confident about it. So let's do the 4-chain mystery machine into the mid-boss shop, and then go from there. Yeah, that looks good. Let's roll that. Let's see what happens. Let's just kill this guy. Yeah, unfortunately on that last Ironclad run, we had something rather strong going for us, but we didn't have... We had, like, kind of the basis for a fun power run, but running into the second mid-boss, I guess I could have just not fought them. But I also had, like, very little on the defensive side of things. Let's see, I could go Combust. I don't like Perfected Strike, and Corruption is always kind of a weird risk. Oh, thanks for the sub, Renor. Let's go Combust. It's a minor damage to me-ish. And we get Art of War, which is kind of bad on Ironclad. It's helpful-ish. Alright, we get Combust Plus. Helpful. Go Perfected Strike. I truly have no interest in Perfected Strike. It is the poor man's version of Bludgeon. Like, okay, so Perfected Strike does 6 damage plus 2 for every strike that you have, maybe 3 if you upgrade it. So I would be able to do 16 damage with Perfected Strike. Or, I think baseline I do 16 damage with Heavy Strike. Or 32 with, 32 with Bludgeon. The idea of Perfected Strike is kind of an interesting idea, but it's just not as good as some of the other things. Okay, so let's strike him. That, and then Combust will finish him off the rest of the way. Perfect. Armaments is very good. Let's see, heal or remove a card from my deck. I'm leaning for, well, healing is kind of pointless. Let's remove a strike. That's the other thing. My general goal is to get rid of as many strikes as I possibly can. They're just not very good. Okay, it counts itself, so 18. It's still... It doesn't scale nearly as well as all of the other high damage cards. Like, I would much prefer to go like a strength build and focus on, I'd much prefer to go with a strength build and focus on getting heavy blow to do more damage, because the strength combos with everything, whereas, like, if Perfect Strike actually was kind of like accuracy, I think I would be more interested in it. If it was a 2-cost power, if it was a 2-cost power that increases all the damage of just regular strikes, I think I'd be down with that. But yeah, let's go Rupture. I think I can make Rupture free, but we also already have Combust, so it's worthwhile. 64 HP. Let's go mid-boss hunting. Okay, so let's end turn. Yeah, Rupture might work with Combustion. Oh, it absolutely does. It's why I was actually considering Hemokinesis. But Hemokinesis is kind of expensive. Okay, there's Rupture. Alright, Armaments, Combust. And then we'll have to hit him on the next turn. I think we've got the time for that. He doesn't... Nope, he wakes up. Shit. Well, it's not that I would have been able to do much more than, like, 1 damage to him anyway. And we get the extra energy. We get the extra energy. So... Let's see, I could hit him for 20 damage now, take the 18, or block 13 of it. Let's just block 13. How about if Perfect Strike was the same, but it made every other card with Strike in its name do 1 more damage? Yeah, actually, I think that would be perfectly fine. Hell, I'd actually love it if there was a, let's see, do we... So, this is actually one of those circumstances where we wanna draw this out. Especially because it triggers Art of War. So we can wait. But, yeah, because my strength goes up by 1 every turn. So I actually get more dangerous, the more we drag out the Lagavulin fight, which is actually really amusing here. Okay. Let's see, so I can bash him. Because, yeah, he's reducing my dexterity, so defend early and then attack later. It works out. Okay, let's see, do we bash him? We might as well bash him and then kill him on the next round. I'll take 18 here. And remember the fire potion. I forgot about the fire potion. I'm gonna hold it for the second mid-boss. We more or less had this guy on the ropes. Would have saved me from 20 damage, though. You are correct about that. I should have actually remembered it. I'm actually kind of dry-throated today. Torii Gate is really helpful. Okay, let's rest up. I could do other things, I could upgrade stuff, but we've got armaments. And... yeah, I think this is probably fine. So this makes Rupture free. And I'm just gonna start hitting him. I was tempted to not hit him and save it for the next round. But this is okay. So do we do Combust? Let's do Combust, Iron Wave, and just a Strike. Might as well start getting a small amount of strength. I really wish there were actually, oh, you know what? You know what actually make this game, make certain things really cool? Let's see. I could almost kill him. Sure. And we get the Mummified Hand, which works really well. Let's see. Do I have anything that exhausts itself in my deck? Because Exhume is interesting. I don't like Havoc at all. Headbutt would work really well if we randomly... oh, you know what? I could use Headbutt to draw armaments more often. Because I like the idea of Exhume, but without an actual card with Exhaustion. Yeah, let's do Headbutt so I can pull armaments more often. But yes, Torrygate is amazing. Mummified Hand, I think, is going to be the sleeper helper for this round. See, I could bash, but I think I'm actually just going to defend and defend here. Gets me some extra energy on the next one. But yeah, armaments more often is always helpful, and I'm probably going to have to gun for the Gremlin Wizard. There's a shop. Never mind. Well, I mean, that's where we're headed. Okay, so what do we have? We have Rupture and Combust. In this situation, I probably should Rupture and Combust. Yeah, let's Rupture, let's Combust. Right, it makes everything free, too. Let's pull armaments and defend. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I just have to make sure I hit the Gremlin Wizard on the next round. Yeah, Torrygate is amazing. I never really think of it as a particularly strong card until I actually, like, have it, and then I'm like, or card artifact. And then when I get it, I'm like, oh wait, no. This really does, like, save my butt. Okay, we gotta kill the wizard. And then I guess I might as well just block. Yeah, so hopefully we can get something like the, just something that gives me energy generation would actually be kind of nice here. Okay, so what do we have? I guess I might as well kill... I can kill 2 guys. But I take damage. Or I can just wait. He's gonna die before he gets his turn. So we kill this guy, and then we just defend. Twice. Because, yeah, Combustion finishes off the little guys. It's quite helpful. Okay, left shift again is better with the Ironclad. Yeah, so this is all the programmer art that they had when they were putting this game together. So the nice art that you see here was made by an artist they hired, probably. This art here is the art that the developers did to kind of placeholder while they waited for the game. I actually kind of wish I could just just like toggle it with left shift, because it would be really fun to just play on garbage mode. Let's get Cleave. We're running into a number of enemy groups, and considering I have scaling strength, it's a good idea. I could get a second Combust, but that starts to become a bit dodgy. I could get Omamori, avoid 2 curses. Panache, maybe. It's too expensive. Also, Panache is really not that useful on Ironclad unless you get the energy generation. What about the Lantern? It's really not worth it. It's 1 extra energy on the first turn of combat. Like, if the lantern was Happy Flower, I'd be fine with it, but the lantern is bad. Let's see, would the combust damage be reduced by Torii Gate? No, it only works for attack damage. Yeah, we don't need another cleave, I just got one of those. Let's see, this is the Garbo... Oh my god, some of this is magic. I love Battle Trance and Flex. Admittedly, I'm not actually sure which I like better, because the current Battle Trance is kind of lame. But, Battle Trance just looks like something straight out of a Ludosity game. Let's see. So, I think what we're going to do is, I'm just going to buy Battle Trance and remove a card. It's tempting to get rid of another one of those strikes. Yeah, let's get rid of one more strike, at least for now. And then proceed. Okay. So can I check the options for this? Some damage in gold. Some damage in gold, that's kind of helpful. Block damage in blue. I was really hoping that there would be a, button for turn on programmer art. Just for extra yucks. Okay. Let's see. If I do that, no. Hitting any or all of these guys really isn't going to make much of a difference. It's a little bit of block. They're going to hit me for what? 17? I should probably just defend. Just take no damage. I think you should flex. I mean, I can flex in real life, but I'm not going to get the flex card. I like the idea of the flex card, but I don't think it's actually enough of a strength bonus to really make it worth it. Like, I actually really hope that they kind of update some of these, some of the cards in this game to, let's see, how do I put this? I feel like they should update some of these cards so that they scale up based on how far you are, like, in the game. For example, Flex is really bad. Like, just straight up garbage. Oh, you know what Flex should do? Flex should just give you a very... It should just, for one round, double your strength. So, kind of like Limit Break, but reusable. Maybe double your strength plus 2 or something basic. Alright, so let's do Pandora's Box. Oh, God. Or not Pandora's Box. Oh, God, this is awful looking. Cleave. Strike. Strike. I can't actually identify these cards. Let's see. Power Through, another Combust. No, none of these are very good. Carnage is kind of okay. But Flex is 0 cost would be way broken. Yeah. I don't know, the main problem is just, even if you do have the Limit Break and you're trying to use Flex, to, like, use Flex and then you Limit Break to get yourself 2 strength as a boost, which, like, I don't disagree with, that's actually quite helpful. That's still kind of too little too late when you're fighting enemies that hit you for 40 damage. Trying to scale that up is a bad idea. I'm not going to stack more Combust. I don't know if that stacking multiple Combusts works with Rupture. But even if it did, that's maybe a little bit more damage than I'd like to take here. Let's see. So I could just make Rupture free from the beginning. I might want to do that. Either that or Bash. No, let's do the free Rupture. If I had the Healing Flower or Black Blood, I think I'd be more interested in it. But stacking it would be a bad move. Okay. We'll just hit him with the Bash. Defend! But yeah, turning on Programmer Art Mode is really amusing, but also, like, I honestly cannot... I don't think I will be able to play with Programmer Art Mode. Oh, holy shit, this is gonna hurt. Oh, you know what? That's what the weakness potion's for. Let's headbutt armaments back. Okay, so I got my strength bonus rolling slowly. The damage from Combust stacks. Well, I know the damage from Combust stacks, sorry. My real question is, does the strength bonus from Combust stack? Let's do Battle Trance. Armaments. Okay, he's going to hit me for 2. So actually, Hexaghost is one of the few bosses where I just want to hit him. As long as we have Torii Gate, I can just smack him. Okay, so let's do Bash and Headbutt. Let's take armaments back. Because, yeah, he does less than 5 damage on almost any of his attacks. If I could reduce his strength down even further, that would make him ridiculously easy. Oh, somebody was asking a different question in relation to Combust. Whoops. Oh, well. See, so let's just keep bashing and striking him. At this point, I don't think I need to bash him again. One-time trigger, I'd need multiple of Rupture for that. Oh. Upon losing HP from a card, gain 1 strength. You sure? I'll believe you. Headbutt. Armaments. You need to learn to read the cards from, the names of the cards instead. And that seems kind of unnecessary. Let's see, do we do the armaments? Yeah, let's do an armaments, that way the burn doesn't hurt me. Which actually makes it so I don't take damage from anything else. More armaments. And cleave. He's actually almost dead, I probably could have just hit him. But combustion does it. Yeah, if we get another Rupture, I'd gladly use it. Let's see. Dark Embrace, Fiend Fire. Fiend Fire is good. Dark Embrace, not very good. Not for what I'm doing. Reaper is almost universally useful, especially for a deck that hurts itself. Oh. I think I'm going to have to go Mark of Pain. Everybody's saying Star? Okay, let's go Black Star. I mean, we do actually have the Mummified Hand, which helps a little bit. The main reason why it's a question is because I haven't really had a run work well with the Black Star. It's going to be a painful run. It might be. We'll see. Okay, so we can do Rupture, which makes Headbutt free. Combust, which makes a random strike free. Let's see. So there's my combo. Well, let's do Strike, Iron Wave, Headbutt. Let's take Battle Trance back. Battle Trance is actually really good. I don't think I really ever talk about it that much, but Battle Trance is amazing. Okay, so Battle Trance, Armaments. Okay, he's going to hit me for 12, so he's not going to hit me for anything, and we'll just do nothing. I should have actually waited there. Go mid. No, going mid wouldn't have been that much better. I don't want to go to a shop yet, mainly. I think it ends up being about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. Main thing is I don't have enough money for any of the really good ones. And I don't want to be tempted by one of the bad ones, just because they're there. Let's see, do we do... Let's do Bash, and then Iron Wave. That'll take him down a little bit, and he's only going to do 1 damage to me. As long as we take it down to 5 damage, this is really easy. Oh, he heals himself. I forget about that. Battle Trance. Iron Wave. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack down. Yeah, if we could get feed, we could do some fun stuff here too. But it's fine. Okay, so he has some. Can he hit me for 12? Well, in that case, armaments, defend. I could have actually bashed and headbutted him, but we're gonna kill him in the next round with Reaper. Heal for unblocked damage dealt. Oh. Okay, so we want to Iron Wave him. Put him at 1. Heal for 1. Oh, they changed it. Alright. Well, that's different, but that's fine. Let's see. True Grit. I mean, True Grit Plus is actually pretty good. It'll solve wounds and stuff that get crammed into my deck. Shockwave is kind of nice, too. Another combust is a bad idea. Yeah, Shockwave is expensive, though. You're right about that. It's either True Grit or Skip. Let's do True Grit. We might have a bonfire here. Okay. Rupture. See, I'm not too wounded here. These guys will hit me a little bit. Let's just do defend, defend. I'll just start hitting the front bird, even though I'm not going to be able to kill it. They didn't change it. It was always total damage dealt. Enemy only had 1 HP, only got 1. I'd swear I used Reaper to heal off of Nemesis in the past, though. I could be very much incorrect on that one, but I thought so. Okay, let's go for the bird in the back then. No damage for you. And you know what? Let's grab Cleave back. Because that's most immediately applicable to these guys. These guys are oddly designed to counter Torii Gate. Kind of? The thing is, Torii Gate still counters their scaling, because they do 2 damage times 5. Until they get above 5 damage times 5. They just end up being kind of pointless. So Cleave. Kills 1 in the back. This one might hurt a little bit more. Let's see. I could do 4 damage. Oh, but we got Combust. I could take him out. Yeah, let's take him out, because I got Combust. That'll kill him. And then the last guy's only going to be able to do 1 damage to me. What does the Mummified Hand do? It makes a card used subsequently after a power cheaper, which is quite helpful. Let's see. So this will do 4. Let's just do Reaper, heal 3, defend. More or less, Combust is gonna kill him, whether or not I actually am an active participant in this fight. Okay. Rage is good. I like the idea of Clash Plus. You know what? Let's try Clash Plus. People had, someone had suggested it, and I liked the idea. So we want to go here, here, and then mid-boss. Okay, so as long as I hit, either of these mid-bosses, we're golden. Okay, and obviously I don't want to lose all my gold. These guys aren't so bad. We get Rupture and Combust right off the bat. Helpful. See, I could do the strike or save it for a turn. There's no point in saving it for a turn, though. We are going to lose some decks, though. If I remember right, Romeo is the most dangerous out of all of them. I'm just going to do True Grit to lose a defend. Let's see if they added anything to the game. Yeah, tons of... They keep adding new relics, which is nice. This game is set up in such a way that new relics and stuff are pretty much going to be like a constant just flow, which is cool. I like that. Let's do Cleave. Let's see. Yeah, blocking kind of sucks. Well, I could just kill the guy in the middle, I think. Let's bring Cleave back. Do Iron Wave. There. Now he dies no matter what. And I will take some hits here. Flashbacks. You're getting flashbacks of when I encountered these guys with the bludgeons. That was magic. I loved that. Okay, so we do that, which almost immediately lets me use Clash. And then Reaper to finish them off? More or less. Because, yeah, combustion will do the rest of it. Okay, yeah. Clash is useful, because it more or less makes it an advantageous thing. Draw 2 cards. Place a card from your hand on top of the draw pile. Intimidate's kind of helpful. Too weak. Cleave Plus is nice, but not amazingly. Let's go Warcry. I think. Because that lets me manage a little bit. Otherwise, the 2 weakness to all enemies is kind of handy. You know what? Let's go Intimidate. We don't have the energy generation to really justify that much draw. Yeah, Warcry is a better version of setup. You're correct. I just mostly was thinking, I've already got Battle Trance, which kind of does the same thing in this sort of situation. Okay, she's going to hit me for 6. What do I do? I could Cleave. I could Bash. Strike. Bash. Strike. And defend. Yeah, let's go with that. But yeah, they're adding a lot to this game. I just really hope they make it so that once you've unlocked X amount of cards, you start finding more of them. Okay. Do we even bother? Yeah, let's do Armaments. Let's do Intimidate. Let's see. 18 damage. I got her. This is probably going to be one of the easiest Centurion Mystic. Mystic? I don't actually remember the name of the character I just killed. Okay, well, let's do Combust. Defend and just True Grit. Lose a strike. Means I can just headbutt him. We'll just take True Grit. Barely gonna do anything here. I should probably put on my pajama pants, actually. It's getting kind of cold in here. It's been really cold this week. For reasons, I guess. Okay, so that's gonna be... I mean, I could just bide my time. Let's just bide my time. Take no damage. We got Combustion. Get the strength up. And wait. So I still find it odd that you hit the healer first instead of the knight. You take way less damage killing the knight. Mystic does nothing for damage. Yeah. I mainly go for the healer first. Yeah, I mainly go for the healer first. 1, because the healing is actually kind of a pain in the ass. 2, she does actually... Let's see. So he's going to hit me for 1. Yeah, it's not worth worrying about. Let's see if I can get Reaper to roll by. Could have actually headbutted him, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, we'll see. But there's Reaper. I get 2 HP. Now that I'm thinking about it, that wasn't... Biding my time for that might have not been the most useful. Let's see. Ghostly Armor? You know, let's actually grab Ghostly Armor. It gets rid of itself if I don't need it. Okay. So we have Battle Trance, Rupture, Intimidate, Combust. Made Bash cheap, but that's okay. So we'll start with Reaper, get it out of the way, heal up to full, Bash, and then I'm not going to bother with the True Grit, because I don't need the defense here anyway. A Reflect card would be amazing. You know, that actually would be just a cool deck to have. A deck that just straight up has a counterattack as one of its abilities. It would probably be really broken, though. Some bosses would just die if you could reflect their hits. Like, if you were the Silence and you could counterattack what's his face's Hyper Beam move, he would just die. Which would be maybe a little bit on the unfair side of things. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. Honestly, with the Mystic Centurion combo, they're not particularly dangerous ever, so I just kind of take them at my leisure. Let's see, Havoc's no good. I could go with another Clash. You know, I'll go with another Clash. So, I mean, so far they're more or less making themselves worth it. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay. Let's see. Armaments. Rupture. Makes Cleave free. Ghostly Armor. Cleave. Clash. Strike. And we're gonna wait. Yeah, actually, we'll have to try a Clash deck at some point. It seems like it's got some serious worth to it. Let's hold off on this one. That's not going to do any damage. Let's pop the True Grit. See what we lose. Nothing. Reflect debuffs and buffs only. Yeah, it could work too. Okay. Pop the Intimidate. Pop Combust. Makes Iron Wave free, which is awesome. Let's see. He is going to hurt me here. Well, at this point, let's use the Potion of Weakness. No point in doing Reaper. Headbutt. Let's take... Honestly, just take that back. This isn't going to hurt much, but we're going to get a whole hell of a lot of wounds. Clash, Corruption, Unceasing Top. Yeah. There are some options there. Armaments. Ghostly Armor, Defend, Clash. Oh. The one problem is Clash is specifically extremely weak to status effect cards. Yeah, remember you have Tori. So I have Tori Gate, which is very useful. You're not wrong about that. The main problem with this guy is he is hell in a handbasket when it comes... Yeah, because I can't hit him with Clash, because we've got the freaking wound. Yeah, luckily the Book of Stabbing is not going to be able to do much damage to me, at least for the first couple rounds. But here's the biggest problem about Book of Stabbing. I just got 6 wounds there. Unless I start dealing with that, we're in trouble. Okay, he's still not gonna hit me particularly hard here. Heal up. Combustion will take him close to death. I'll take another 7. Yeah, True Grit plus Clash. Yeah, that could be good, though in this case, there's no way. Really, you need First Aid Kit to really make it work. Luckily, Turi Gate more or less just made that easy, and we just got some good shit. Let's grab Dual Wield. Okay, I'm not hurt. What do we upgrade? True Grit Plus. All the other cards are kind of nice, but having True Grit Plus lets me specifically manage my deck. But yes, that was the Book of Uncomfortable Stroking, and we just got Enchiridion. Start each combat with a random power card in your hand. Cost 0 to play. That's really good. Alright, if we see Corruption roll by, I know what I'm doing.